Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award Program has been a resounding success over the last 5 years. Over the last 7 years, the 9 years that we've been organizing this program. This program has been run for 14 years. It's our 19th year.
Congratulations. Can I just ask you what this award means to you?
Wow.
It's not often I'm lost for words, but it's a real thrill to get this award.
I'm truly honored to receive this prestigious award.
Looking back this many years, those seemingly random successes and seemingly random challenges that have cropped up along the way, the success and the challenges could have switched places so easily.
One of you will win. I know that in my heart, Malaysians will win.
I feel extremely honored and fortunate to be given this recognition.
And every businessman, they say, if ever I want to win a business award, it would be the EY Entrepreneur of the Year Award.
I take deep honor in terms of what we do, and it's a piece of rubber that gives hopes to people around the world. It saves lives and it gives people choices.
Every winning team involves a great team. I am who I am today because on the shoulder that I can stand on.
I'm in business for 20 years. Then frankly, I received over 60 awards throughout the world. And this award, I tell you what, it really moved my heart. Thank you very much, EY.
Winning EY Entrepreneur of the Year signifies the pinnacle of the recognition that I have earned through my entrepreneurial journey.
This is really something for the boys and girls at the office. You know, the kind of commitment that they have done, and I can only do this with the kind of commitment that the team that we have at Aerodyne.
Happy 20th anniversary to the EY Entrepreneur of the Year Malaysia program, which recognizes our nation's entrepreneurs for their vision, innovation, courage, and leadership in building and growing successful businesses for a better world. What a remarkable milestone. To build something of long-term value takes grit, persistence, and a sense of ambition that's free from doubt or fear. It takes a special kind of leader to ignore the critics and transform a blue sky dream into a reality that contributes value and purpose beyond simple profits. We call these entrepreneurs the Unstoppables. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us in celebrating unstoppable entrepreneurs. On behalf of EY, I'd like to welcome all of you to this afternoon's special event to announce the top nominees of the EY Entrepreneur of the Year program, in short, EOY 2021 Malaysia. My name is Joel, your MC for this afternoon's proceedings. To begin this afternoon's program, I'd like to invite Philip Rao, Consulting Partner, Ernst & Young Consulting Senja Berhad, and the EOY Malaysia Program Director to deliver his opening remarks. Over to you, Philip.
Thanks, Joel. Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us at this special event. And if you have been with us for many years, you would know that historically we would have had this event in a nice evening setting with some glitz and galore and, a celebration in a hotel with some good food and drink. Unfortunately, COVID-19 has brought about so many changes in the way we live. It has been a very trying time for all of us, but hopefully we see some light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully we can all return to some level of normalcy soon. I just realized that, if you look at the pictures in front of you, I'm probably wearing the same outfit today as I did a few months ago. So I guess that's some level of normalcy for you. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a tremendous spirit shown by Malaysians in the face of adversity. And one such group are the entrepreneurs, the unstoppable, as Joel has mentioned, who turn blue sky dreams into reality. Their spirit has been amazing inspiration for a lot of us. You know, the manner in which economically, socially, with new business models, new ways of working, they've remained very much a key facet of our economy, creating jobs and opportunities for all of us. I'm so glad that we are able to continue this program. Though we should recognize that, you know, virtual or hybrid events are going to be here to stay. So I hope you can stay tuned for more of such events as we go forward. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we celebrate 20 years of EOY in Malaysia. We are very proud to have built such a long-standing heritage of being one of the best business award programs in Malaysia. And we hope that we are distinct from many other awards programs out there. Over the 20 years, we have set the standards in the way we handle this program. And I believe that we have taken care of this program very much well, with great care and diligence. I guess the program now is a mature adult, having passed 20 years. And we are proud to be able to continue to recognize unstoppable entrepreneurs in this country. And I hope that you will continue to support us as we do this. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, in the last event, we had some amazing entrepreneurs with us. We've had people like Kamarul, you know, who's now the world's #1 drone company in Malaysia. We have had Eric Cheng, Datuk Lim from, and also Fiona, who supported us and have done a great job as our current category and country award winners. I hope that you will continue to celebrate our program as we go through the remaining, you know, hopefully many more years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the key facets of EOY is our World Entrepreneur of the Year event. And, you know, Kamarul this year represented us at the World Entrepreneur of the Year event, virtual event that we had. And, you know, he was among the top 10 of the People Choice Award this year. Unfortunately, he didn't win the country, the World Award, but to us, he's always been a winner and will continue to be a winner and recognized as an icon in Malaysia today. And I know that Kamarul is also participating at the National Economic Council level for the country and has done great things for the country. Hopefully, some parts of EOY award has helped him move that needle along. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the key supporters of this program are our sponsors. We have had sponsors who have been with us for many, many years, some of them since the inception of this program. Bits and Pixels, for example, Nanyang, The Edge. And one such major sponsor is Credit Suisse. And today I'm very happy to have with us Joyce Lau, the Managing Director and Market Leader for the Malaysian market, to join us for a short conversation. And, you know, I'd like to thank Joyce for making time from a busy schedule to be with us. So Joyce, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Credit Suisse has been a major supporter of entrepreneurship in Malaysia. Can you share with us, you know, what does it mean for Credit Suisse to be with us and to sponsor and to support entrepreneurship?
Hi, Philip. Nice to see you again after almost 2 years. I used to travel to KL almost every week, but no thanks to COVID, we're all locked in. But I think there'll be rosy days ahead now that we can start opening up and with DTL Lane. I hope some of you can take some time off to come to Singapore as well. Back to your question, we're proud of this partnership with EY as we share a vision of continuously supporting and promoting entrepreneurship, especially in Malaysia, where we have had a presence for over 20 years. Credit Suisse is one of the most active foreign investment banks in Malaysia, having had a presence there since 1995. We remain deeply committed to Malaysia, given our belief in the long-term potential for the Malaysian economy and the business opportunity that you provide. We are honored to be part of this prestigious program for the past 11 years, and we certainly look forward to many more partnerships with you.
Thank you so much, Joyce. Thank you so much. And I hope that you will continue to work with us. You know, we've always enjoyed the partnership over the years. 11 years is a long time, and hopefully we have many, many more years to come. And definitely I'll take you up on that offer. You know, I'm trying to apply for the VTL. It's a challenge online now, but I'm hopefully can get to Singapore soon. But thank you so much, Joyce and Credit Suisse, for supporting us as a sponsor and one of our major supporters of entrepreneurship in Malaysia. All the best and stay safe.
Thank you. Same to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another group of people that I'm really, really happy to be with us today and who are a cornerstone of our program, our independent panel of judges. You know, we produce this program, but the judges are the ones who make it such an important independent process to select the category and the country award winners. And I'm so happy today, we have 5 out of the 7 judges here today with us. Maybe I'd like to call out Kamarul. You want to say a few words to say hello to everyone? I think you're on mute.
Hi, yeah, I was saying I'm actually very inspired by the quality of the nominees this year, you know, with their grit and determination to bring about real change to the world. It's amazing, amazing list that we have today. I'm very inspired as well.
So I was telling Kamarul earlier when we were preparing for the session that, you know, now you know what it meant for us to select you as a country winner last year, you know, and we're so proud to have chosen probably an icon, you know, for Malaysia going forward. So please continue to do us proud in the world stage.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
MK Go is our past winner and also has been a keen supporter of entrepreneurship as well as entrepreneurship in the EOY program. MK, thank you so much for joining us as a judge. Any comments on your side?
Oh, thank you very much, Philip. It has been a great experience coming back again as a judge. You know, it's always very interesting to read on all the stories that the fellow entrepreneurs share, you know, and it always reminds me about the adversity that we entrepreneurs face every day, you know, in our journey to provide, you know, a solution for the problems we have in the world today.
Great. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, MK's business is actually very, very crucial to the health and safety of the world, and more so when we are in a pandemic conditions, you know. I think the work that he does is amazing. And thank you, MK, for what you do. And thank you for joining us, sparing your precious time for the judging panel. Of course, the next person I'd like to call out is Raymond. Thank you so much for joining us from MDEC. MDEC has been a supporter of the program for 20 years now. Amazing support that we get from you. Raymond, any comments, any thoughts on your side?
Thank you, Philip. I'm glad to say I've not been here for 20 years. Otherwise, you know, I've not aged, but I obviously have. But over the last 2 years, last year and this year, it has been actually quite amazing to read the stories, the perseverance that has been exhibited last year and this year in a very challenging macro environment, to see these entrepreneurs able to succeed and just bulldoze their way through the odds. You know, so Malaysia boleh lah. I mean, really boleh, right? And I'm really hoping that, you know, we'll go one step higher than Kamarul. He did very well, but let's get, you know, into the top 3 with this year's nominees as well. So yeah, very inspiring indeed. Yeah,
thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Raymond. As you know, Raymond supports us very much and gives us guidance as we go through various categories, particularly the technology side. And I must thank Raymond for making time. Of course, we have Yuan, who is a personality, a well-known personality in Malaysia. A social activist, someone who is running around doing a lot of things for this country, women's rights and so on and so forth. Yuan, any comments on your side?
So I'm really excited to look at all the innovation that's happening, impacts that's resulting from the innovation, because we are talking about your role model. If you're an entrepreneur, you are always constantly coming up with new ideas, new ways to improve efficiency, new ways to think. So it is very exciting when you're in a room full of entrepreneurs. You always go home thinking, I should do more. Not enough. I want to do more. I think this is the energy and the spirit that we need to have a lot of young people to be a part of. And that's why I'm really, really proud to be a part of this. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Yuan. So we are so excited to have Yuan on the panel. She's a first-time judge, and I think she's handled her role very well. She's been very, very helpful, vocal, giving a good feedback, and I think she has a feet on the ground, so she knows what's going on, especially with the younger people in Malaysia. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, we really look forward to bringing up new stories, stories of young entrepreneurs of coming up with so many new ideas and new innovations that help us as we go through this program. Of course, last but not least, the jewel of EOY Malaysia, Dato' Hazimah. The reason I call her the jewel is because she's been with us for 20 years. She's our inaugural woman category winner 20 years ago. You know, Dato, you still, I think you maybe even look younger than now, you know, than so Dato, you know, we've asked Dato Hazima to become our chief judge this year. You know, I felt that, and the team felt that, you know, being with us for the last 20 years, sustaining a very, very a great business that she has over the last 20 years and beyond, I hope, is something that we are really proud of. And Dato, maybe your few words of encouragement for entrepreneurs and maybe your view as to what you have seen on the program this year as the chief judge.
Oh, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure for me to be part of EOY. My God, EOY is all over in my system. Yeah, I think on behalf of the judges, I must say that we are repeatedly bold over the caliber and quality of the shortlisted nominees. They have mesmerized us with their strong ability in effective communication, business acumen, visionary leadership, resiliency, and out-of-the-box thinking. The judges was also impressed with the nominees' immense contributions, not only in promoting innovative businesses, good corporate governance, and also practices, but also in transforming societies with sound ethics and incredible generosity. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, who's present today, I speak for my fellow judges when I say being a judge was never boring. In fact, it was one of the most productive things that we have done in a short space of time. We found ourselves enlightened and overwhelmed and inspired by the compelling stories of the nominees. That's why we wish to emphasize that whatever happens this afternoon, please consider yourself as a winner on your own right. All the individuals that have brought tremendous dignity, spirit, and smartness to the business profession. As fellow entrepreneurs, I am full of respect and admiration for the shortlisted nominees. Nonetheless, for those who are not chosen today as award winners this year, please make sure you make a strong comeback and return to nominate yourself again in this program next year. As the chosen ones, one of you will be elevated among the 4 award winners, is what Philip has mentioned just now, from respective categories, and will be representing Malaysia as a candidate for a shot of being crowned EY World Entrepreneur of the Year. I really hope, I wish you all the best. And before I end, we should thank EY for the opportunity to preside over the judging process. I want to wish all of you to have present today and all the entrepreneurs all the best of luck. Although we have been challenged by so many with the pandemic and so on, but we have to remain strong. We have to continue going and never give up. That's an entrepreneur spirit there. Thank you very much, Philip.
Thank you so much, Dato. And you know, Dato Hazima has been an inspiration for a lot of us because she's always been there. You know, sometimes I feel that she's even more passionate about the Entrepreneur of the Year program than some of us, and always pushes us on to want to continue to do better. So, ladies and gentlemen, I like to just close this segment of my sharing, and I'll come back to you at the end to thank each and every one of you for joining us. I'd like you all to think about celebrating entrepreneurship. You know, we don't realize that sometimes we don't realize that entrepreneurship has always been in the spirit this country has had, and the growth and opportunities that we have built for everyone, all walks of life in this country. And I hope we will continue to celebrate entrepreneurship, because celebrating entrepreneurship is not just about giving an award to an individual, but sharing the ideas, the innovation, the spirit, and sort of permeating that to everyone in this country to be able to realize that opportunities are there. I'd like to once again thank the sponsors and the judges for making a lot of time for us, putting a lot of effort to ensuring that we have some standards, and we use a global standard in the way we actually judge the program. And I hope that you will enjoy the rest of this afternoon. I'd like to congratulate the top nominees that are going to be announced soon. As Dato Hazima has rightly put, those of you who may not have been highlighted as shortlisted candidates, please do not think that is the end. It's actually maybe a new start for a new future to come back to this program again. Finally, I'd like to just share a moment to thank our frontliners, you know, for what they do. They've kept us safe. They've allowed us to come back to some level of normalcy. And a short prayer for those of families of the victims. of COVID-19, and I hope they will all rest in peace. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the rest of this afternoon, and I'll see you again at the end. Thank you so much. Over to you, Joel.
Thank you, Philip. We are indeed grateful to our sponsors and judges for the commitment and support of the program. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has now come for the highlight of this afternoon, the announcement of the top nominees for the EOY Malaysia 2021 program. We begin with the Emerging Entrepreneur category, and to do us the honor, I'd like to invite Liu Ailing, tax partner, Ernst & Young Tax Consultants Sdn Berhad. Ailing, over to you.
Thanks, Joel. Good afternoon, everyone. The Emerging Entrepreneur Award salutes the entrepreneur whose business exemplifies the startup process at its best, with savvy positioning in the marketplace and solid infrastructure to manage growth and financial performance, and shows promise of future sustainability. An award-winning regional leader in supply chain finance, this company has helped improve the cash flow of SMEs and provided infrastructure for banks. Congratulations to Mr. Ang Sing Sian, Mr. Dara Ang, Mr. Dion Tan, and Mr. Evin Tan of Cap Bay. With the vision to become the F&B tech market leader in Southeast Asia, this entrepreneur turned a kiosk in debt into a leading fast casual Korean restaurant chain, pioneering a virtual kitchen marketplace and cloud kitchen. Congratulations to Mr. Vincent Lua of Crevita Holding Sdn Berhad. These entrepreneurs have built a platform that has helped over 7,000 wholesalers and brands to automate inventory replenishment, where traditionally they had to do so using pen and paper. Congratulations to Mr. Aizat Rahim and Ms. Lenis Ng of Jeropi. This entrepreneur grew his business to become a market leader in just 2 years. The business has served more than 300,000 users and observed a triple growth rate year on year. Congratulations to Mr. Henry Ting of TT Racing.
Thank you, Ailing. Congratulations to our top nominees in the Emerging Entrepreneur category. We are delighted to have them live with us now. Hello and congratulations. I'd like to invite the nominees to say a word or two. The first question is to the 4 co-founders of CapBay. How do you feel being nominated for EOY?
Thanks so much for the opportunity. I think we feel very humbled by this opportunity. I think we really want to thank the team as well. I think it's a general effort by all the team members of CapBay as well. And I'm not sure whether my co-founders have anything else to say.
Yeah, I think just would like to thank all the team and also actually my partners as well. So,
yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for being nominated. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, CapBay. The next question is to Mr. Vincent of Crevito. How do you feel being nominated for EOY?
I feel extremely glad being nominated by EOY. Felt very surprised also and very grateful to be one of the participation. Thank you very much.
Maybe a follow-up question. As an F&B company, what is the one dish in your menu that is a must-try for all the audience?
It will definitely be tteokbokki. That's our core fundamental dish. Thank you.
Sounds delicious. Thank you, Vincent. The next question is to Ms. Lenis of Jeropi. Share with us something that you're looking forward in the next year.
Oh, I look forward to the economy recovering and that, a lot of these small mom and pop store can thrive and even grow at even a faster pace. Also excited to be here. Congratulations to the rest of the nominees. I see very familiar faces. So way to go, guys.
Thank you, Lenis. And last but not least, to Henry of TT Racing. As a gamer myself, I was just scrolling through your gaming chair catalog last week. The question for you, what inspired you to create ergonomic gaming chairs?
Yeah, I think many of the people nowadays, especially young people like us, we spend a lot of time in sitting instead of doing anything else. A lot of us, we make a lot of difference in front of computer, seated for the very like, extra long hours. And I think it is really pivotal for us to have a great economic seats so that we can actually make greater impacts to the world.
Thank you, Henry. Thank you. We now move on to the next category of nominees. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite Ahmad Siddiq, Assurance Partner, Ernst & Young PLT, to announce the top nominees of the Technology Entrepreneur category. Over to you, Siddiq.
Thanks, Joel. Good afternoon, everyone. The Technology Entrepreneur Award pays tribute to exemplary business building by an entrepreneur within technology-related industries. The individual must be the driver, primarily responsible for the longer-term growth of the business, and has been a heavy user and promoter of technology and multimedia products and services. Let's see who they are. This entrepreneur started his business from his kitchen in 1999, and today it is a $1 million listed company and one of the world's top 3 leaders in high-performance test socket industry. Congratulations to Datuk Fong Wei Kiong of JF Technology Berhad. This company is a pioneer in service robotics technology and solutions in Malaysia, and also the developer of Malaysia's first humanoid robot called Adam. Congratulations to Dr. Hanafia Yusof of Robopreneur Sendian Berhad. A leading provider of digital transformation solutions, this company has helped hundreds of clients to unlock greater business potential with quantitative improvements. Congratulations to Mr. Yu Lip Sin of SRKK Group.
Thank you, Siddiq. Congratulations to our top nominees in the Technology Entrepreneur category. We also have them live with us now. Hello and congratulations. Maybe the first question is to Dato Fong. Is there anyone that you'd like to thank for being nominated?
My whole team. Without them, I cannot do anything. You know, I'm the leader, but they are the doer. Without them, I think JF would not be where we are today. It's my team. Thank you.
Thank you, Dato Fong. The next question is to Dr. Hanafia. I've grown up watching movies about robots, and I see more and more coming to life. Brewbot making drinks, Delibot delivering food. Question for Dr. Hanafia is, how soon are we to seeing mass adoption of robots in our lives, a la Star Wars or Big Hero 6?
Thank you. Actually, it's already happening right now. And in fact, it's very soon, people will get used to robot. And I believe this technology is a trend right now. And we will see robotics is not only used in the factory anymore. It's going to be among our, our life and helping us in our daily life very soon.
Thank you, Doctor. And last question is to Mr. Yu. As a digital solutions provider, what does new ways of working in the post-pandemic age look like?
The new ways of working in the post-pandemic, it looks like you can work from anywhere, like a digital nomad. You can work from the beach, you can work from home, and you can come to the office to work. And I think that's an interesting era for everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Yu. I'm also looking forward to working from the beach. Ladies and gentlemen, please now welcome Leslie Koh, Strategy and Transactions Partner, Ernst & Young PLT, to announce the top nominees of the Women Entrepreneur category. Over to you, Leslie.
The Women Entrepreneur Award recognizes and honors the accomplishments of outstanding women entrepreneurs in building and leading successful businesses and for making vital contributions to the Malaysian economy. These women are shaping and redefining the workplace and are influencing how the business community and the media perceive and respond to women entrepreneurs. Let's find out who they are. This entrepreneur took over a loss-making business and made it profitable within 6 years, despite being a stranger to the industry. Congratulations to Ms. Uy Lei Peng of Berjaya Pack Sendirian Berhad. Unintimidated by venturing out into an industry not common for women, this entrepreneur went into scrap recycling and waste management with the goal to be a leading plastics product manufacturer. Congratulations to Mrs. Nur Sharina Muhammad Shaha of Gaya Plus Berhad. With a vision that everyone deserves equal access to healthcare, this entrepreneur started a pharmacy chain that serves only the rural areas in Malaysia. Congratulations to Ms. Charmaine Tan Chu Fen of Siang Pharmacy Sendirian Berhad.
Thank you, Leslie. Hello and congratulations. The first question is to Ms. Uy of Berjaya Pack. Other than being an amazing entrepreneur, you are also active in community outreach, teaching life and entrepreneur skills. What is the one motivating factor that keeps you going?
I think is seeing people, improving their life, improving the way that they can earn a skill to improve their life, motivate me to continue to outreach to the communities.
Thank you, Ms. Uy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The next is to Mrs. Nur Sharina. Your foray into the scrap recycling and waste management industry is an inspiring story and especially empowering for aspiring women entrepreneurs. What would be your advice to the new generation of entrepreneurs out there?
First of all, thank you for the nomination. My advice to everyone out there is, to have a love towards the nature, because this is the only way for us to have a sustainable and towards green, not only for ourselves, but to the nature and to our country.
Thank you, Mrs. Nur Sharina. It's really inspiring.
Yeah, thank you.
Last but not least, we have Ms. Charmaine. With 14 outlets across Penang, Kedah, Perak, and Terengganu, what would you say is the best thing about serving the rural areas? Is it the food? Is it the people?
We started 18 years ago serving the rural area, and to me, it's our duty to be the guardian and to make sure that our community, they are healthy, especially they are healthy from chronic diseases. So to me, this is our responsibility.
Thank you, Ms. Charmaine. Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, for our final category of top nominees, we would like to invite Vivian Ma, Consulting Partner, Ernst & Young Consulting Sendirian Berhad, to announce the top nominees of the Master Entrepreneur category. Vivian, over to you.
Thanks, Joel, and good afternoon, everyone. This award salutes the entrepreneur who has made a sustained contribution to the success of one or more businesses over an extended period. Like a master who knows his craft, the individual must have garnered the ability to maintain management excellence over a sustained period of time and has continued to generate original, imaginative, or innovative business ideas. So, who are the top nominees of the Master category? This entrepreneur has grown his business to become a globally recognized brand offering quality education and talent development, serving 6,000 students from 130 countries. Congratulations to Datuk Pramjit Singh of Asia Pacific University Sendirian Berhad. One of the largest solar PV EPCC providers, the company has helped clients generate energy while lowering their carbon footprint towards achieving the critical net zero milestone. Congratulations to Mr. Jonathan Khan of ERS Energy. Starting as a homemade pastry product supplier, this entrepreneur has transformed the company into one of Malaysia's leading exporters and the largest manufacturer of frozen Asian food delicacies worldwide. Congratulations to Mr. Gan Tiam Chai of Kawan Food Berhad.
Thank you, Vivian. Congratulations to our top nominees in the Master Entrepreneur category. Hello and congratulations. The first question is to Dato' Pamji. As one of Malaysia's premier private universities, I'm sure you have a first-hand view. How are students coping with the pandemic nowadays? My apologies, Dato' Pamji. I think we're facing some technical difficulties. Maybe we can move on and come back to the Dato' Pamji in a while. Maybe to Jonathan. Sustainability and energy transition is the hottest topic nowadays, especially with COP26. The question to you is, what is ERS Energy's view of the renewable energy and the adoption rate in Malaysia?
Oh, I think the adoption has accelerated actually since COVID. And as you rightly mentioned, ESG is a main focus right now because I think it is our duty as entrepreneurs and as businesses, as responsible corporate citizens, that we need to do our bit.
Sustainability and energy transition is the hottest topic nowadays.
Sorry, I can hear myself. But yeah, I think it's important for us to do our bit for climate change. I think this nomination is I think it would spur us on to put in a lot more hard work, grit, and determination for all of us to carry on and to do a positive change in terms of the reversing climate change and achieving net zero. So thanks EY and its sponsors for this nomination and event.
Thank you, Jonathan. Maybe the next is to Mr. Gan of Kawan.
But yeah, I think it's important.
As I scroll through your website, I recognize many of these delicacies and I grew up eating them. Question to Mr. Gan is, which is your favorite? Is it the prata, pastry, fries, nasi lemak, or others?
Yeah, actually, most food, actually, we have a good passion on that. It is initially we start with spring roll pastry and then prata, and very soon we are going into a lot of new convenient chilled product. Prata at the moment is our top performer. Is my favorite too.
Thank you, Mr. Gan. I think prata is my favorite too as well. Looking forward to your new lines series.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe if you can go back to Dato' Pamji, the question for you is, as one of Malaysia's premier private universities, I'm sure you have a first-hand view. How are students coping with the pandemic?
We are going into a lot of new convenient.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Chilled product.
Yes, we can, Dato'.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm actually in London right now, in winter. But first of all, the pandemic has taught us a lot of lessons. But I was very proud of how my entire staff and also students actually reoriented themselves to alternative learning. And that was very gratifying how quickly people adjusted. So they're coping all right. And right now they are allowed to come in on campus, but they still prefer to go on online because they've got used to it. It gives them a lot more flexibility. But nevertheless, we're very proud of the transition that everybody made so quickly.
Thank you, Dato', and have a safe trip back home.
Thank you.
There you have it, all the nominees for each category. Our congratulations once again to all EOY Malaysia 2021 top nominees announced this afternoon. We wish each and every one of them the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure being your MC this afternoon. To end this afternoon's event, I'd like to once again invite our EOY Malaysia Program Director, Philip Rao, to say a few words. Over to you, Philip.
Thanks, Joel. And, it's been a very short and sharp event, ladies and gentlemen. I know most of you, as I mentioned at the start, are well aware of EY events, and we normally have some good celebration, and we'll probably be, celebrating with the 15 top nominees that we have today. But unfortunately, the new norm has changed the way we do things. But however, I hope that all of you are going to be inspired, even more inspired, as you listen to the stories of these individuals. They've done great things, whether in education or even in making sure that all of us have some super food that we can get, at our doorstep today, or where we are looking to the future with robots and sustainable energy, helping the rural areas and whatever not. So we have entrepreneurs who have come, as I said, from all walks of life in Malaysia today, and who are going to inspire us even more. And I'm looking forward to listening to more and more of their stories. And I'd like to congratulate each and every one of them for being a top nominee in the Entrepreneur of the Year program 2021, which is our 20th year. But I'd like to also tell the other nominees, the many nominees who have come through our program, that you are not, your entrepreneurship journey continues. Please come back to tell us your story. I think the judges want to hear a bigger and better story from you, so they're holding your names off, and they want you to come back again in the future to tell us something great that you've done. So those of you who have not been named today, please don't lose heart. Please come back and join us. We've had many winners in the past who have come back 2 or 3 times because they wanted to do better and better. And so I hope that you will come back and inspire us all with your entrepreneurship story. For those of you who are nominated as top nominees, congratulations once again. Finally, I'd like to thank the sponsors and the judges for the great work they've done to support us. I'd like to thank each and every one of you who have stayed online with us. I know that there are many past winners who are with us online, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being with us today. And I look forward to the time when we can all gather together, whether it's in a hybrid setting and so on, to celebrate entrepreneurship further in this event. And finally, I'd like to thank all my team, Joel, especially, our MC, who actually has got a lot of client work, but he took time off to join us today. And as well as all my team, all the wonderful team that I have for working with us to make this event a success. I know there are shortcomings with virtual events, but I hope that you have seen the positive of doing this together. And I hope that we will come back to you, hopefully somewhere in February, I think, where we will have a celebratory event to announce the winners. We are not sure whether it's going to be hybrid or physical and so on. We'll come back to you on that, because we are very conscious about the pandemic, and to be responsible Malaysians, we want to make sure that we do it with great care. And as I said, entrepreneurship will continue, whether it's virtual, hybrid, or whatever. So hopefully you come back and join us again, whichever way we have this event. And I'd like to wish all of you a safe and happy week ahead, and stay safe and be happy. All the best. Take care.